another round of guests on the EcoSend Podcast, a newsletter masterclass with James, and a shout out to our partner, Tyve. Welcome to the EcoSend monthly wrap-up for March. Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm the Customer Success Lead here at EcoSend. Welcome to our March wrap-up. The first quarter of the year seems to have shot past in a flurry, so let's take a moment together to recap on what we've been up to in the past month. This month, our product team made a spruce up to our automated messages platform, allowing you to see exactly where users are within any given chain of messaging. Previously, it was a little hard to see where your users sat within a sequence. Had they received their first email? Were they at email 2 yet? Had they completed the sequence? This is particularly important for managing your onboarding messaging during your sign-up's crucial first days and weeks. With our latest update, you can now see exactly where each individual user sits within your sequences and which emails they've received. This month, we welcomed 4 new guests on the podcast and some of my favourite episodes so far. We kicked off the first episode of the month with Godfrey Harito, CEO of TreeApp. This was a special episode for us as TreeApp are our trusted tree planting partner who ensure that our clients' trees are planted and cared for across their projects all over the world. It was great to get to know Godfrey a little better and the story of how TreeApp came to exist, all stemming from Godfrey's childhood experience of wildfires in Greece. If you want to know more about where your EcoSend trees are planted, or how TreeApp address some of the challenges of carbon offsetting and managing their sites, do check the episode out. Next, we welcomed Anne Cecile from Make Sense, a platform designed to connect people to meaningful work and build an inclusive and sustainable society. I loved Anne Cecile's passion for her work and how Make Sense are really flipping the script on how we should think about our relationships with our jobs. Make Sense are also a trailblazing example of flat governance in action, and we'd love for you to check out the episode and enjoy it as much as we did. Third up, my personal favourite of the month, Julian Massio from Wild and Slow. Advertising often gets a bad rep in sustainability circles, and that can be for good reason. It's often used to manipulate people into purchases they don't need, or greenwash companies' sustainability credentials. But Julian stands out from the crowd with his unique take on sustainable advertising, and now brings his 15 years of experience to help sustainable brands find their voice and challenge mainstream brands. It was also the first time we've had a guest sing on the podcast, so do check it out. Julian is not only a great entertainer, but a great reminder of how we can leverage business for positive change. And finally, the fourth guest of the month was Maddie Cooper from Flourish Agency, teaching us how to communicate without fear of greenwashing. Maddie's episode really brought home to me how damaging greenhushing is. Greenhushing is when brands deliberately avoid talking about anything sustainability related, usually out of fear of making a mistake. But this is a killer for the momentum of the sustainability movement. As an expert in sustainable marketing, Maddie's episode gave a deep dive into practical tips, tools, and resources for marketers to use in order to talk about sustainability with confidence. As a climate-conscious email provider, we spend a lot of time talking about sustainability. But we put equal importance on our fundamental mission to help our clients send and deliver great emails. This month, our CEO James again embraced the limelight, but this time to give an all-in-one take for creating a newsletter all the way from scratch to send. With a little inspiration from his furry friend Hugo, James shows you exactly how to build out a great newsletter, all with EcoSend's no-code drag-and-drop builder. It's 30 minutes chock full of tips and tricks, not just for creating a beautifully designed template, but also how to ensure best deliverability rates by optimizing your images and crafting a great subject line with EcoSend's subject line generator. If you're thinking about launching your first newsletter and don't know where to start, or you want to spruce up your next campaign, do check the video out. I like to take some time during these monthly wrap-ups to take you a bit behind the scenes at EcoSend and show you some of our activities or partnerships which you might not otherwise know about. This month, I'd like to talk to you about one of my favourite partnerships, Tyve. Tyve is a free-to-use payroll giving tool for UK employees. We first met Raoul Bostrom, CEO of Tyve, on the EcoSend Podcast last year. Since getting to know a bit more about the work Tyve do, we decided this was a great idea to offer the rest of the team as part of our HR benefits. With Tyve, the EcoSend team can give to a vetted selection of charities each month from our pre-tax earnings. Not only do Tyve make sure the money goes to great organisations who can be hand-selected from their database to donate to, but Tyve also generate a monthly report so you can see the change and exactly how your money is contributing to better futures. Tyve is free to use, offers optional donation matching, and sends 100% of their donations to charities. Donating to charity can often seem like a bit of a hassle, and there's always a concern about where the money actually ends up. But since signing up with Tyve, all the hassle has been taken out, and the team and I know that our donations go straight to where they're supposed to. And lastly, to round off as always with our most important metric, this month we hit 7,309 trees planted in the EcoSend forest. Thank you as always to our clients for helping us make this happen. These trees reforest devastated areas, offer salaried work to locals, and restore flora and fauna in tree apps projects all over the world. And that's it from me this month. Thanks again for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you in April.